My loving family of MTKD, I hope everybody's safe at home, having a good time with the family. I just did a couple of push-ups. I hope everybody is doing some sort of exercise. That will be the number one way of fighting this epidemic, this situation that we are facing right now. Keeping healthy, exercising. I know it's difficult being inside, being away from the dojo, but you got to find a way to do it. Adaptation, remember what we talk about. I wanted to come to you to tell you that I miss you very, very much. I miss my family of MTKD. I miss all of you very much. I'm sure by talking to some of you, I know you miss me as well, and I appreciate that. That's why I put my uniform now, before I put my other uniform and go on the streets. I miss my family. I miss you guys. I miss my baby. I miss Jania and baby Master. They are still in Colombia. Fortunately, I don't know if they're gonna be able to make it back in the States. My flight by now, I'm sure it's canceled. I was supposed to meet with them at the end of the month and come back on the 1st of April, but pretty much that's probably canceled by now. Anyways, they are fine. I talk to them a few times a day. They are fine. Do you remember the challenge? Do you remember about 2 months back? I encouraged everyone, I challenged everyone to be more loving, more understanding, more respectful. Guess what? The future is now, like they say. This is it. This is when we have to be the most respectful, the most loving, especially at home with the family, with the parents. Children, all of you, it's time to be children. It's time to let the parents do what they have to do as parents. And of course, as I talk to some other parents, you gotta be parents and let them be children. Understand, it's stressful to be inside the house. They are used to being at the school, playing with the friends. Be a little more understanding, but be a parent, be strong, be the master at home, be the master. I'm Master Yeison, but guess what? You're master mom, master dad at home. Children, you're all martial artists, expected to be as respectful as possible during this situation. This is difficult for everyone. I don't know. I never seen our town like this. It's like a ghost town. But we have to do it. We have to stay away. We have to stay home. We do what we have to do until this goes away. Please, like we meditate, those of you who meditate, and all of you do meditate with me, please do meditate so you can get more energy, more positive energy to be a better martial artist, a better person, a better human being. And those of you who believe in prayers like I do, join me in prayers. Let's pray so we are all safe, that this goes away as fast as possible and we come back to normal. It is devastating. You obviously see the news, what happens in many other places in our community. So please stay at home, do what you have to do, be with the family, do exercises with the family. I encourage some of you to do videos. Do some videos, send them to me. I know a few of you, Mr. James, Cadence, Shahana send me videos. Some of you are working at training. Send me videos of that. As a matter of fact, I was thinking maybe we can do some sort of tournament and see, I'm gonna judge who win some sort of prize, depending on what you'd send me. Could be the forms, do your pathways, do your tools, do anything that comes to your mind, anything that makes you be active, and send it to me, and then we'll see what we do with that. But number one thing, please, like I say, be respectful. I know now, being all together at home, everybody always have something to do, work, school. Now you're all together in a room. This is the time. This is the time to be a warrior, to be a fighter, to be a more understanding than anything. Fighting. We've been fighting. We've been fighting lately, getting ready for that one tournament. And I tell you that the closest to the real world is that tournament that I bring you to. But guess what? This is the real world. This is life. This is what we're gonna face. I need you to be physically, mentally, emotionally, and hopefully spiritually ready. Be ready for this. Be ready to be with the loving ones. Be ready to be with the ones who are next to you. Anybody. Be a martial artist. Be a true martial artist. Be the best martial artist you can be. Practice. Some of you already experienced some of the fighting. Even if you weren't a fighter yet, you do your forms, you do your training. You see some of the fighters. You see me fighting. You see me doing my forms. You see how I do and give 110%. I encourage you. I ask you to please do something and put that into practice. This is like the real world, isn't it? It's emotional. It's a challenge. It's a fight. I know I talk about a lot about the physical fight, but it's with that in mind, the emotional. That's my ultimate goal for all of us to overcome the emotional situation. Those are the things that get to us. So let's work on our spirit. Some of us have enough training. Some of us have enough situations that we experienced, and through the martial arts, we were able to get the spirit going. So please, let's work on that. Okay. Do me a favor.